welcome back. In this video, we will be recording how to create a application load balancer. So to create the application load balancer, I'm going to launch two virtual machines, two AWS EC2 instances. You can use your choice. So I'm going to select Ubuntu and T3 Micro, select the key, select the VPC. I have selected the public subnet, enable public IP, selected my security group, and I'm going to write my user code. So click on advanced, scroll down to the bottom and write user data. So hash exclamation /bin/bash. Make sure you don't make any error. Linux is very choosy. No typo, no extra spaces, and no uppercase. So command is sudo apt update -y. This is the first command. Sudo apt upgrade -y, which is second command. Sudo apt install apache 2 -y, which is we are installing the web server. And now we will go to echo and we will say welcome to Ubuntu Linux $hostname -f. So we are going to print the public IP address of the virtual machines, but make sure that you put sudo in the beginning and then you write it. So sudo echo, and this is the what we want to print, and the output we want to print in /var, which is in root, /www/html, that is the subdirectory, and the subdirectory we don't call folders in Linux, we call them directories. So we go to root directory, we go to var www.html, and in there is a file which is known as index.html. So we want to overwrite the file. So sudo echo name of the file $hostname -f greater than sign, and it is going to write it over there. No typo errors, please. Even I am also worried if I hope I don't make any typo error. And then I say sudo service apache 2 start. That's it. Click launch. Make sure you launch 2 instances or more. And this process will take a while the resources come up. So we will just uncheck this, refresh. So these are all machines that are terminated. So we have these 2 new machines coming up. I'll change their names as Ubuntu -1 -EC2, and the second one I'll call it as Ubuntu -2 -EC2. So we have got 2 virtual machines running, and both of them have their own public IP addresses. So I'm going to open a new tab now. Right click, open link in new tab, and here I'm going to open load balancer. So type here EC2, and at the bottom of this page we have load balancer. Click here, and I'm going to create a load balancer. So load balancers are of 3 types. So one is application load balancer, which is only for applications. Then we have network load balancer. Super fast, super expensive, can handle millions of requests per second. So remember this. And with ultra low latency, but of course it comes with a price. Then we have a gateway load balancer. So you can deploy virtual appliances to it, and it is going to be support the gateway services. And then we had a classic load balancer, which does not exist anymore, but it's deprecated. So we'll create an application load balancer. Click create, and we will give the name as Ubuntu ALB. Whatever name you want to give, you can give. And this is public load balancer, IPv4, and it is going to be in this VPC. And we are going to, it needs minimum 2 zones. We will select it. So it needs two zones. Do select them, 4A, 4B. Load balancer has to be there. Security group, we will choose the same security group that we are using, and the listener is on port number 80. Then we need to create a target group. So we are going to create a target group, and target group is EC2. This is your backend pool, which EC2 instances you want, and we will give the name as Ubuntu TG. Target group, port 80, same VPC, health is on port number HTTP. Click next, and these are the two instances that we just created which are running. We will include them below, and both of them are coming in running status. Create target group, done, created. Go back here, refresh, and you should see the target group now. And just do not do anything, leave everything to default. I don't think we need to do anything of these, and we'll just create the load balancer, and it is created. So load balancer will take few minutes to come up, and what happens here is these EC2 instances should be ready now. So let's copy the IP address of this. Let's test it. We will place, and this is the, so we are getting welcome to Ubuntu IP address. This is what we made the change, and we go to next EC2 instance, which is this. Copy the public IP address and paste it, and now we will see the second EC2 instance, which is IP address is 86, and here the IP address is 93. So now we don't want to come to these resources individually. Instead, we want to come to them using the target group. So it is still in the process of getting created. Just refresh things, refresh the load balancer, and it is still provisioning. So we have to wait until this turns to deployed. So we'll just wait for this to be updated, and this is our new DNS now. So you copy this and paste it. Now this should open the web server, but it will take a bit of a time because it is in the process of provisioning. So we will just go and see over here. So these are targets, these are load balancer. If we refresh, it needs to change to deployed, which is not here still. So we have to wait until and unless the load balancer is ready, and once the load balancer is ready, we will be able to access the resources without their public IP addresses. Instead, we will be accessing through the IP address of the load balancer. Now remember, IP address of the load balancer is always a secure address, and you can simply copy and paste it. If you want, you can also put a CNAME record and give a custom DNS if you want to. Target group, you can always go and check the health of your resources. Both the resources are healthy, and these are your backend resources, remember. So we'll just wait and we will see if it has come up. It's not. So still the load balancer is in a provisioning state, and now it is active. So we'll copy it, and now we are going to refresh this, and you can see that the web servers are shuffling. So this is how the load balancer will work, and if you have got more web servers, the more the load you put, the load will be distributed equally. Thanks for watching, and see you all later.